It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson here in our studios at the Grand Hyatt Vail on this Thursday morning, the 29th of September. Can you believe it? We're almost already through the month. Only 30 days in September. So just remember that October 1st happening this Saturday. And that'll be fun. We'll get into all the pumpkin patches, Halloween. Just a great time of year to be here. And we've got some events that are going to kind of coincide with that pumpkin theme this weekend that we'll let you know about. But we're glad you've joined us this morning, bright and early in our time zone. 7:30 to 8:30 is when you can find us here locally on Channel 17, outside television on Xfinity Comcast, or we're also all over the World Wide Web. We're on Facebook with our Vail Valley Live like page, and then we're also on YouTube. Vail Valley Live is when you search in the bar. And if you want to chat with us during the morning, we'd certainly love to hear from you. Find out what you're doing, find out where you're tuning in from. I hope that John Bonner's okay. I think he lives in Florida, so he's one of our regular viewers. And with everything going on with Hurricane Ian, wow, it's so it's terrible hearing about what's going on over there. And we'll get to the weather in just a second. But thanks for watching us on this gorgeous morning. And we're going to kind of help you know what to do this weekend and what's going on. And then some more things that are happening in October that may help you. If you're looking for some gear, you can get some gear at the gear swap that's happening. And then also just ways to enjoy fall. It is such a beautiful time of year to be here. We call it leaf peeping season. So just peeping at the leaves, looking at the different colors, enjoying hiking and biking and just golfing, rafting. So many wonderful things that you can do to check out those fall colors. This morning, it was extra spectacular because we had a few more clouds in the AM than what we've had the last, couple of weekends and everything, where we had those crystal clear blue skies. So these clouds, the last few mornings, have really given Mother Nature a beautiful canvas to work with. As the sun is rising, there was some pinks and oranges in the air. And then as I'm driving from Edwards here, seeing all the scrub changing right by Arrowhead. Eagle Vale is amazing right now because they have a lot of evergreen trees mixed in with the golden yellow aspens. And then Vail Mountain. Vail, I have to say, in all years I've been here for a couple of decades now, I think this is the latest I've seen Vail turn. Still a lot of green out there. I did a hike on the north side of the interstate, so Vail was just in front of us the entire time. And wow, there is a little while left. So I hope it all doesn't blow off this weekend because we are going to see some rain. And with that comes some wind. And that might drop some of these leaves. But here's what's going to be happening today. So we're going to have beautiful blue skies, especially in the morning, late afternoon. Oh, and this weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. And so we'll have sunny and then about a 40% chance of showers, thunderstorms, mainly after 2 p.m. So you've got a good chunk of time between now and then where you can get out there and do whatever you want, and not have to worry about the weather. Now, this afternoon, we could see that. Now, tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 3 a.m. And then Friday, a slight chance of showers before noon. And then after that, then we get into about an 80% chance of showers. So our temperature-wise, today will be right around the mid-60s, so a little bit cooler in Vail. Warmer down Valley, it'll be 70s once you get to even Avon, Edwards, Eagle, Gypsum, warmer as well. And then for our Friday, Saturday, and looks like Sunday could be a better day now. But, look at that. So this is going to be the weekend where maybe you plan a few more things indoors, like the movies or shopping, or what I call the great indoors, and that is the spa. And there are lots of places that are doing some great spa deals right now. One of those being the Grand Hyatt Vail. You can get two services and 20% off those and a free glass of champagne. And it doesn't have to be for one person. So you could split that and you each get a service, but then there's still one glass of champagne. So you got to flip a coin to see who gets that. But you can just schedule that at grandhyattvail.com and then make a day of it because they've got the pool here. So you can use the facilities. Wow, so dry. But use the facilities and then maybe stay here for lunch or dinner or even breakfast at the Gessner. So the Gessner is the restaurant that's just off from the lobby. And if you haven't been here in a while, we are the Grand Hyatt Vail now, but they were Hotel Talisa, if you remember that. And then we also were the Cascade, the Vail Cascade. And that was there for many, many years. And if you want to go way back, it was the Westin. But it really is its own little village here. But the Gessner, they've got a great item on the menu that we've become big fans of here at Vail Valley Live when we treat ourselves to, instead of our usual yogurt for breakfast, we'll go over there and get something good. And it's called red beet hummus. And Meredith had a chance to go behind the scenes with Chef Pearson. Let's find out more.
Hey there, we're here at the restaurant Gessner, which is located in the Grand Hyatt Vail, and we're joined with Chef Pearson, the one, the only. Thank you for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
So Gessner, tell us a little bit about the restaurant, the vibe, the menu.
No, for sure. So Swiss influence, a lot of American flair. We brought chefs from all over the country to work here. We have our chef de cuisine has worked in a ton of different kinds of restaurants, from sushi to American to French. So we've just had a lot of fun with the menu, and changing it seasonally has been just ideal for guests, that come back to us and hang out with us. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
So today we're gonna get our hands dirty. You see, I'm sporting the apron, and we're gonna go back in the kitchen. What are we making today?
So we're gonna hit breakfast, because I'm a breakfast person.
All right.
So I'm thinking we're gonna do a beet hummus toast. We're gonna do a fried egg, some cotija cheese. I'm gonna put you to work. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, let's go. All right, so we made it back in the kitchen on the chef's line, which is really special.
Yes.
This is the exclusive look behind the making of the beet toast. So let's dive right in.
Let's do it. So I have it set up today just to show everyone how we make it. So we do the hummus, pre-roasted beets, a little oil. We have shallots, lemon juice, cumin, roasted garlic, some zest, and then some herbs. So the biggest thing with this is to make it smooth. So what we do is we just put it in the food processor for 5 minutes. It almost gets warm that it's in there so long. And that's what really makes ours special, is it really brings out that flavor for us.
And are these chickpeas pre-cooked?
They are. So we actually toasted them.
We
toast them to bring out that nutty flavor, which we think really helps the dish.
That's fantastic. So this all goes in the food processor.
So everything's gonna go in the food processor, about 5 minutes, and once it comes out, you're gonna have this awesome product of the beet hummus. So
amazing.
If you're
Look
ready.
at this. Beet hummus, that's very special. I love the color that it adds to it.
Yeah, it brings out, it lets the dish pop, off a white plate. It's just, people have really been happy with it, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive in.
All right, let's do it. So first is the bread. Avon Bakery, Rosemary sourdough. We love
love
it.
their bread.
We're bringing 100 loaves of this in a week almost.
This is made locally.
Yes.
Avon Bakery, I love that.
So we put it in the salamander. You could use a toaster at home if you're making it at home. We toast both sides of it, real simple. This thing is over 500 degrees, so it's super quick.
The Ultra Toaster. Not available at home.
Not available at home. So
Oh my
as you can
gosh.
see, less than
That was
30
so fast.
seconds, super quick.
Wow, very impressive.
So now I'm done. Now it's your turn to work. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna put you to work. So we have some pre-toasted bread, and we have you set up in order. So first things first is you're gonna take this spoon, I'll get you a plate set up, and just spread as much hummus onto the plate as you want.
Okay, here we go. How thick?
Pretty thin, you know, just from
Pretty
edge
thin.
to edge,
Okay.
almost as much as you would put peanut butter on the toast would be
Okay,
my
that's-
recommendation.
Okay,
So
probably a
you're,
little too much.
you're perfect right
Mhm.
there.
Okay.
Next, what we have is our roasted beets. Super simple, so as many or as little as you want on there. And then we have local heirloom tomatoes. So these are the
Ooh.
Brandywine heirloom cherry tomatoes.
Look at that
Super
color.
flavorful, bunch of different colors.
Okay, am I going overboard?
No, you're killing it. You're killing it. So the hidden is the fried egg that we talked about.
Yes.
So with the fried egg, I like to put it on next. Just right on top.
That doesn't scream breakfast.
Little
I don't
protein,
know what
little
does.
breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Can't go wrong. After that is just a little bit of garnish. So we have
Okay.
cotija cheese, we have pickled red onions,
Mhm.
and some Nap Ranch microgreens.
We love Nap Ranch, also local. Check that out.
We do a ton with them. They come in. We love to do demonstrations, presentations, whatever it is. They've been a great partner.
I love that you're partnering with locals. That is
It's been
fantastic. Okay, so what's first?
So I'm saying cheese is first.
Cheese is first.
Just a little pinch. Cotija cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have pickled red onions, which we do in-house.
How long does it take to pickle an onion?
It's quick. You know, as soon as the liquid cools down in the jar, I think they're ready to go. It's one of the staples. I always have this in my fridge at home. So then we'll just finish it with a little microgreens. We just put them right on top. Just a little color, little love on top.
Fantastic.
And that's it. That is our beet hummus toast.
All right, Chef Pearson. I think you and I have to try it.
Oh man, I brought the knife for a reason. So
Okay,
let's cut
amazing.
this up.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. It's good after a big workout, a hard ride. So people that are in Vail coming through, I'd say come get some pancakes, come get some beet hummus toast, and enjoy.
There's something for everyone on this menu, any time of the day.
Absolutely.
I feel super lucky to be let in behind the kitchen, on the chef's line. Thank you so much, Chef Pearson.
No, thanks for having me. Next time we'll maybe do the tiki bar. We'll go outside and enjoy the sun.
All right.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
At FootJoy, we have this theory. For something to be truly innovative, to be truly groundbreaking, it has to be unexpected. Full of raw potential, not marginally better than what already exists. It has to be so impressive that no one else can compete. Yeah, we like that theory. We use it to push ourselves, to push our game, so that you can keep pushing yours.
We built the Redfin app to help you win. Get alerts on your phone every time a new home hits the market. Then schedule a tour when it works for you, even the same day. Want to win? Choose Redfin.
We are back. Time to take a look at what made headlines in today's Vail Daily for the 29th of September, your Thursday morning. And what a beautiful shot. This is such a great time of year to be here. Hooked on a Feelin' is the headline for the photo in today's paper. Daniela Mering fishes at an alpine lake Saturday in the Holy Cross Wilderness. The lake is home to multiple species of trout. So check that out. What a gorgeous backdrop with those golden hillsides. And then headlines for today, profits up for Vail Resorts. Company stock climbs from 2-year low after quarterly release shows a large jump in earnings despite staffing challenges last season. More on this can be found on page A3. And then in local and regional news, part biking, part Viking. The reimagined Vail 100 bike race returns this weekend as the Valhalla Gravel biking has become so popular. And of course, with that, there's going to be more events. So you can find out from our very own Brian Setterquist. He's the sports editor. He's going to be doing this Vail 100 this weekend on the gravel bike. So check that out. It's on page A2 in today's Vail Daily. And then also, county is consolidating its resiliency efforts. Just about everything is related to economic development, so you can learn more about that and recent findings on page A4. And then also, Vail Resorts just announced that, hey, your phone will display your lift ticket this year. So the resort giant says new hands-free technology will be available for the 2023-24 season. They're going to be testing it out this season, so you can learn more about that in today's Vail Daily. And then the sports and outdoors. We got a lot of things going on with Eagle Valley softball. They win their 4th straight game. Check it out. A lot of prep sports info can be found in this prep notebook, so you can keep track of what's going on with the area high schools in the sports section in today's Vail Daily. Hey, pick up your free copy. Oh, and then also Town Talk. Let's find out what's going on. Dusty celebrates his 90th birthday. He moved to the Valley in 1962 as one of Vail's first ski instructors. So, hey, the good on ya, Dusty, 90 years. And then, of course, we want to thank those that came out for the Alzheimer's walk and so much more. The Family Learning Center in Edwards is hosting a giving challenge through the end of October. Every dollar donated up to $12,500 will be matched by a generous donor. So check that out in today's Town Talk. And if you want to put something in Town Talk, all you need to do is email Town Talk to towntalk@vaildaily.com, and then that way you can get your little birthday announcement in, send it by noon the day before you want it in the Vail Daily, and they'll try their hardest to get it in there for you. Or you can always hashtag to Vail Live, so you can take a beautiful shot of some of the fall colors, maybe fishing like we had with Daniela. Well, you can do hashtag Vail Live, and that might end up in the paper as well. So just a couple different ways that you can get in the news, if you will. Now, let's take a look at the roads and find out what's going on with construction projects. A lot of construction projects are going full bore right now because they're trying to get done by November. Usually things wrap up when the snow starts to fall and stick around. So Vail Pass, we've got the projects here down on the valley floor. You're going to find lane closures. You're going to find shoulder closures and lots of other things. And Leah, our producer today, she was stopped at the east side of the tunnel for, 90 minutes? And unfortunately, it was in the middle of the night when she was just trying to get back and go to work. But she came to work the next day. She's a tough gal. But keep in mind, there's a lot of overnight projects. So if you're heading to the airport early or coming back late, you might get stopped in those. You can check out cotrip.org for more details on what they're able to do and what they're working on and what these projects are. So that's what's happening there. Yeah, this gives you a good idea. There's a lot of things going on. So just keep that in mind. You can narrow it down. Glenwood Springs, what's happening to the west of us. So it's a good resource to have. And you can put the cotrip.org app on your phone. And that's nice if you are, if you're like Leah and you're like, wait, how can I find out what's going on? It'll at least give you an idea of what's happening when you're in your car. Don't do it while you're driving, though. All right, but right now let's check out what's going on in Minturn. And Minturn has wrapped up there, of course, their summer market, celebrating its 25th anniversary, but they're doing another community event. It's called the Hometown Throwdown. And this is going to be live music all day on Saturday from 1 until 7 at a couple of different venues. So this is what I love about Minturn is there's so much love in that town and team spirit. So the Agora is going to be featuring Gene Laurie, Tom Rushlow, and Skip Dog at different times between 1 and 7. And then Kirby Cosmos, they're going to be having 4 different musical groups playing from 2:45 all the way till 8. And then Little Beach Park, Turntable Review with Johnny Schlepper Band and Jake Wolf, Hardscrabble, Primal J and the Neanderthals. All those are going on. So they kind of have them staggered so you can stop at one, go down to the other. I think this would be a good thing to like bring your bike to so you could bike down to the different venues, but a lot of fun. So that is going to be just a great way to spend your day in Minturn. Now we could get some rain, so I want you to be prepared for this, just in case you need to bring the rain jacket, some umbrellas. But this is going to happen, rain or shine. So that's what's going on with the Minturn Hometown Throwdown, and you can get this schedule by going to minturn.org and click on the events. Their events calendar has all this right there, so it's good to go. So, okay, Leah, what's up next?
Pumpkin patch.
All right, let's talk a little bit about pumpkin patches because we're seeing those pop up as well. So we have different places where you can pick out that pumpkin. Fun thing to do with the kids. They feel like they have some ownership in like what they're going to be getting and how they're going to design their jack-o'-lantern based on their shape. Maybe they're just painting pumpkins if they're too little for, knives and that kind of thing. But we have a pumpkin patch going on this Sunday. It's going to be down in Eagle Ranch, and it's presented by Cub Scout Pack 229. And they're going to have all sorts of fun things going on, whether it's the emergency services vehicles that are going to be there. They're going to have some food and drinks and just fun games. So it should be nice right down there. And this will be at Brush Creek Park and Pavilion right there where the Alzheimer's Walk was last week. Plenty of parking. You can also walk there. They've got all the walking paths, so that could be good for you to go to as well. So once again, that'll be October 2nd, which is this Sunday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Okay, all right, well, let's take it to a break, or do you want to take it to a story? Okay, we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Here in Beaver Creek, there's an area that few people call the Gallery Promenade, and there you'll find the C. Anthony Gallery. They leave the lights on for you. And to tell you more, Eric.
Good to see you,
the
Ty.
Gallery Promenade, you came up with that name.
Well, you know, it's a good way to describe what we are here, because we are not just one little gallery. We're actually the entire hallway.
And in this hallway, it is C. Anthony Gallery, featuring many artists. Some showcase one of many names, Britton.
Britton is a artist that finds her home here in our valley. She works in a really, truly authentic creative sense. So this painting that's behind us is one of her, I'd say, masterpieces from the last year. And so Britton works in a way that comes organically, but also from a sense of her environment. The way that she works, she allows the art to just kind of produce itself on the canvas. Very unique, and what you end up with is these very ethereal, kind of dreamlike pieces that are mixed media, but have a sense of really, luscious oil painting.
And she has an upcoming showcase, and that's happening in July.
That's right. We have a show for her every year, the 4th of July weekend. And it's a great time to come view her work, because she creates these pieces that are organic leading up to this. So if you want to see her new work and her best work, the 4th of July weekend's the best time to see it.
Speaking of C. Anthony Gallery, let's explore.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually want to show you all something really incredible.
This place is huge.
It is. It's actually the largest gallery in the state. So as we come through here, each room's kind of its own universe, and you'll see a lot of different varieties of work. But I also want to take you across the hallway here to tell you about something really exciting that's coming up. So we have a group show the first weekend of August. And so some of the artists in this room are featured in that show. We have Timothy Lawton here. He's a glass artist from Chicago, and he's a third-generation artist. So he'll be here. Britton is part of this group show as well. This is Hamilton Aguiar. He does these kind of interesting optical pieces. And then to top it off, we also have James Jensen. James Jensen's another mixed media artist that creates art that's kind of an exploration of the chaotic nature of paint.
Wow.
There's a lot of amazing things to see here.
You can stop by and check out the sculpture, check out the photography, some mixed media like you're seeing, some featured artists of many.
That's right.
And do some shopping while you're at it. That's
Absolutely.
also possible.
One thing that we love is that people can come here and make a connection with a piece of work that they see, and that connection is something they can take home with them. It's something that'll always remind you of this place. And even if you live here or you don't, it doesn't matter. There's something here that will speak to you. I mean, this is just a tiny percent of the variety of what we have to show here from all these talented people.
In a huge gallery, C. Anthony Gallery in Beaver Creek, there's plenty to see here. Again, help everyone find it.
That's right. So the ice skating rink is right there. You just come right on back. This entire hallway is yours to explore.
Thank you, Eric.
All right. Thank you, Ty.
C. Anthony Gallery in Beaver Creek.
All right, so neat to see those galleries, and it really is like a gallery row. So plan on doing that. We have closed the lifts down at Beaver Creek, but they still have a lot of the area businesses open for you to check out. And if we do get some rain this weekend, I always say that an art gallery is a great place to kind of escape some of those sprinkles or those longer rain showers. So it might be a good option for you. And once again, Beaver Creek Village, we'll have the ice skating rink going up this winter. Right now, it's still that kind of plaza where they have the fun and games and everything going on, and a few other things happening up in Beaver Creek. We still have just a few more of the Underground Sound concert series. So we have one this weekend and then one October 6th. So this weekend on Sunday, we have straight out in South Carolina, it's an indie band called Sourdough. And they have their latest and their fourth full-length album. And they also have been at shows like The Hangout, Stagecoach, Austin City Limits. And if you like Jason Isbell, the Wood Brothers, Shaky Graves, this is going to be kind of that sound. So tickets just $28 to just go to the individual show. And if you have that Underground Sound Pass, this is, of course, included in that. So this will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. And then to round out that series, well, we're bringing in Orchestra, a Kokon. That'll be on Thursday, October 6th. big group there. So a lot of members. It should be a lot of fun. And then we've got something fun for the kids with the Sugar Skull A Dia de los Muertos musical adventure. That's going to be over at the Battle Mountain High School Auditorium. So this is part of the Stars for families, kind of getting the youth into the arts. And that'll be October 14th at 6:30 p.m. General admission for this, just $10. Kids 12 and under are free. So that's something else that is going to be going on. So check out the Villar's website, villarpac.org. And what's also nice is they have released a lot of their winter programming. So we already know what to expect for the holidays. We've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. We're going to have a Sleep at the Wheel here between Christmas and New Year's. The Canadian Brass with a Holiday Spectacular. And then we start to bring in all sorts of things from dance to the Peking acrobats. We've got the dance. We've got what's classical music, so much more, and magicians. So you can check this all out. And ticketing, we've got that for you right now too. So ticket prices are listed. You can buy the tickets in advance. Might be a good little gift. You know, get your Christmas shopping done, your holiday shopping done. Give the gift of entertainment for those people that have everything, for the person that has everything. So that's a look at what's happening at the Villar Performing Arts Center as far as what's going on with our concerts. Now, speaking of music, there is a pretty exclusive concert series coming up, our concert weekend coming up this weekend. It is from Alive in the Vineyard, and we have tickets that we're going to be giving away to Elevation Beaver Creek. So our ticket giveaway, we've been doing this on Mondays and Fridays. So get yourself signed up this Friday, tomorrow. And we'll be doing the ticket giveaway that day for the October 3rd show at the Villar Performing Arts Center. And this Elevation, Live in the Vineyard, they blend great music, wonderful wine, and spectacular backdrops. They've done this in Napa and other places. So liveinthevineyard.com, it gives you more detail on Elevation. But if you want to win, you got to go to our Instagram page. And what we're going to do is have you follow us on Instagram, like this post, and then comment or tag the person you want to bring with you. So once again, we've been doing this Mondays and Fridays. So tomorrow is going to be our last one. And this event that we're talking about will be October 3rd. So Monday. And that's going to be the Black Diamond Stage is what they're calling it at the Villar on October 3rd. So, okay, that's what we're looking at. And then one more thing that you can get involved in if you want to win something or earn bragging rights for, it is the Beaver Creek Chocolate Chip Cookie Competition. So they do this every fall. So right now they're calling for entries. So bakers, pastry chefs, cookie lovers, there's a pro and amateur division, and kids can do this too. They're wondering, do you have what it takes to be crowned world's best chocolate chip cookie? Now, this is a recipe contest that gets decided on Beaver Creek's opening day, Wednesday, November 23rd. So what they want you to do is go to the website, beavercreekcookiecompetition.com. Then you're going to submit your cookies, all right? So, and if your cookie gets picked, then you need to be in person on opening day, making 1,000 cookies. All finalists will make 1,000 cookies each. And then the public gets to decide, the judges get to decide, and find out who will be crowned that official recipe. You get some prizes too. I think it's cash money, which is pretty nice, or a gift card to some of the Beaver Creek shops. So they're going to be calling for these chocolate chip cookies sent. You can mail them too by October 13th. And just go to BC Cookie Competition for more information. And it's going to be just a great, great event. So that's just a few things going on at the Beav. Keep in mind, even though the lifts aren't running, the hiking trails are still there, the biking trails. This is a great time to do village to village and really cover a lot of ground and go through those beautiful, beautiful leaves. I like to leave a car down in Arrowhead, go to Beaver Creek, shuttle it back, and then you're good to go. And I think today could be the good weather day for the bike ride. We have rain in the forecast for this weekend. But we'll be back. We have more Vail Valley Live coming up.
We're for the fashion forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate, and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Cool start to the morning. It will warm up into the 60s and even the 70s down valley. We'll have some sunshine with us and then a chance of showers this afternoon. So a few more clouds this morning and making for a beautiful sunrise if you were up early enough to see that. 45 degrees right now, real feel right around 42. And then that cloud cover kind of in and out. We'll see that throughout the day. And then we'll drop down to 38 degrees this evening. And then for tomorrow, that's when we really start to see a higher probability of rain. It goes from 20% in the morning to about 80% in the afternoon. And then that's the same story as we go into Saturday and then Sunday. Sunday, we have a little bit better of a chance, maybe more sunny in the morning. And then we see about 70% chance of showers coming in for the afternoon. So that's a look at the weather to help you plan your day, to plan your weekend as well. As I mentioned, we've had so many gorgeous weekends with many outdoor events and activities. All of our events and activities still rain or shine that are going to be going on this weekend, like the Hometown Throwdown in Minturn, the Pumpkin Patch down at Eagle Ranch. So just be dressed for it. Of course, we've got the Vail Farmers Market and Art Show. That's happening this Sunday and next Sunday. And this is the last weekend of the lifts to be spinning on Vail Mountain. So Gandhi 1 out of Vail Village, gondola number 19, the Eagle Bond gondola. That is going to be open for you this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 9:30 is when they start spinning. 9 o'clock is the ticket office. So you can still get up there. It's a great way to see the fall colors as well. So you can enjoy that. Also, like I mentioned, a few things you can enjoy indoors, the spas, and a lot of spa deals are happening right now. Exhale at the Park Hyatt in Beaver Creek. We've got Bloom Spa on the Sebastian, the Spa Anjali over at the Westin. So look for some of these deals this time of year. And right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, where we are, they've got spa deals happening as well. So 20% off savings on 2 services or more, and 1 complimentary glass of champagne. And you can split the 2 services if you want one person to do one, or you both get massages. You can equally get that discount. So go to grandhyattvale.com for more information on those deals. It's always nice to get a deal. And then also here at the Grand Hyatt, they have a sushi pop-up restaurant. So it's called Yushimi. Our Vail Valley Live crew had a chance to come and check it out. 25% off the bill as well. And that's going to be going on all through this month. So you can get more information. Reservations, always a good idea. 970-476-1234 is easy enough to remember. And that'll get you dialed in. And wow, I mean, we had the caterpillar roll with rainbow roll, Philadelphia roll. We had all the appetizers as well. So that was delicious. And then another place that's offering a deal right now, so the Remedy Bar over at the Four Seasons, they are doing a celebration menu for Vail's 60th anniversary. So they have a $60 pre-fee menu with a choice of an appetizer, a main, a dessert, and then your drinks by the glass. So appetizers are going to be anything from the hummus and avocado, a cheese and charcuterie board, fire roasted tomato soup with a grilled cheese. Their grilled cheese sandwiches, by the way, are amazing. And then their mains, we've got the Remedy Burger, an ahi tuna bowl, which I've had, which is amazing. And then they have a tamari glazed salmon bowl as well. So you know those bowls are so popular right now. Very filling. And then dessert, it's the famous hot chocolate, H-A-U-T, chocolate. And that's their house-made marshmallow, the chocolate tulle, the chantilly cream. Great presentation. Get your phones ready for that video. And then your drink of choice, they've either got a Laurent Perrier champagne, Flowers Chardonnay, or a Prisoner red blend. So like that alone, having those kind of wine choices in this deal is pretty amazing. And then Remedy is known for their elixirs and potions. They do smoking flowers. Hey, do we have that video of their drinks? Okay, we got to show you their new cocktail menu. Anywhere from smoking flowers, a Remedy sangria. Let's learn more with Remedy Bar.
This is the forbidden fruit. It's mezcal, Cointreau, apple cider, lime juice, and maple syrup. The idea for this is true fall. This one's flannel, Dewar's white label scotch, ginger syrup, lemon juice, and fig jam. The idea for this is taking those atypical flavors and giving you a cocktail for an entry-level scotch. Next we have Innovation and Tradition. This one utilizes Drumchambeau, gunpowder gin, lemon juice, orgeat syrup, vermouth blanc, and Leopold's absinthe. This one is a completely atypical cocktail that you won't find anywhere else, and it utilizes Leopold's absinthe in a new way. Next we have the Fall Back in Time. It uses Roku gin, Saint Germain, lemon juice, thyme syrup, pear puree, and a Zardetto Prosecco. Next we have the Seasons Collide. This one is truly one of my personal favorites. We clarified a pistachio-infused vodka with lemon juice, demerara syrup, and made of vanilla, clove, and pistachio shrub. This is a true fall cocktail. This one's called Rye You Gotta Be So Bitter. It has Rittenhouse rye, Amaro Nonito, 2 types of bitters, and cardamom syrup. This one's called Vitamin M. It's jalapeno-infused tequila, avocado, lime juice, pineapple, and Grand Marnier. This one gives all of the vitamins in your daily dose all in one place. Next is our cocktail experience. It takes all of the fun of cocktails and put them in one space. In Remedy fashion, it's Stranahan's Yellow Peak, bitters, Oleo Saccharum, smoked Demerara, and it all comes out of this little flask. Next up is the cocktail experience. This is taking atypical cocktails and making them even further. This is the Tomato Cure. It has Grey Goose vodka, a completely clarified tomato elixir, which is typically your Bloody Mary, with celery and fresh thyme.
Oh, that was amazing. Look at all the new cocktails on the menu over at Remedy. And I love what their little tagline is, to cure what ails. And that, what was that, vitamin cocktail with the avocado and everything in there? And then I love the one that they serve in the beaker. Like that's just a fun presentation. So check that out. Remedy Bar is in the Four Seasons, and it's a fun place to go. It's got these great big TVs. You can watch all of your NFL, all of your college football. Hey, it's Thursday night football tonight, so you can watch that there. They've got live music certain nights of the week, so just a great place to go. You can valet right there, or you can park for free in the village structure. Just kind of walk down, make your way west, head on over to kind of like La Bottega and the Austria, you know, the right there at Sun and Alp, right by their Swiss Chalet, and then head up to the right, and you're going to find everything at Remedy. And also, don't forget, Flame Restaurant is doing a deal at this point, and this is going to be for those that love steak. Oh, I love this one. So this is going to be 20% off if you mention Vail Valley Live at Remedy, and this is the time to go. And like I mentioned, we could see some rain, so you know, doing an early dinner and just enjoying it, that could be the way to go this weekend. So all right, so we have that going on, and lots of things happening. So yep. Hey, I'm checking in with the chat right now. Good. I wanted to know what's going on. So Rodney Travis, who's chiming in, he said, I'll enjoy being off for the hurricane so I can watch VVL during the 90-per-hour winds here in Charleston, South Carolina tomorrow. Wow. Rodney, I hope you are safe, and all of our other viewers that are watching from afar, stay safe out there. Florida, wow, it's really sad what's happening there. So, okay, we'll be right back. We've got more coming up on Vail Valley Live.
Your most important shot is the one you were about to hit. The Pro V1 and Pro V1X always bring your best.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Davenport, host of the award-winning TV show Dispatches, only on Outside TV. We have a brand new season where we take you climbing in the Himalaya, deep sea diving in South Korea, base jumping in Moab, Utah, and mountain biking all over the place. For more information on these stories and showtimes, go to OutsideTV.com. We'll see you out there.
At FootJoy, we have this theory. For something to be truly innovative, to be truly groundbreaking, it has to be unexpected. Full of raw potential. Not marginally better than what already exists. It has to be so impressive that no one else can compete. Yeah, we like that theory. We use it to push ourselves, to push our game, so that you can keep pushing yours.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
We are back with Vail Valley Live. I want to remind you that we are winding down our third season. We'll be going live until October 2nd, this Sunday. And that's when we wind down the lifts on Vail Mountain. We've already stopped Beaver Creeks. Those won't run until November 23rd, their opening day. And then Vail will open up on November 11th. So this weekend, 9:30 is when the lifts are going to open for Gondola 1, as well as Gondola number 19 out of Lion's Head. And you can go between the two. Fireweed is a great trail that can take you back and forth. They'll still have the lunches available. So it's just a good way to view the colors right now. We still have a ways to go until we reach our peak on Vail Mountain. Hopefully they won't be blown away by some rain and wind that we could get this weekend. So let's let you know what's happening with our weather. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning with the clouds just providing a beautiful canvas for Mother Nature to work with. We are at 45 right now, nice and cool, good for biking and hiking if you're exerting yourself a little bit more. And then later on today, Vail will see a high of 64, will be a bit warmer as we roll down valley and get in the lower elevations, probably 70, mid 70s. And then overnight lows will be dropping back down to the 30s. And then as we work into the weekend, so Friday we'll start out with some sunshine, and then we're going to see the chance of showers increase quite a bit for your Friday. And that rain will be kind of off and on throughout the day. Same thing for Saturday and Sunday. Light rain, lighter rain it looks like. So maybe by Sunday things will start to move on out. But always be prepared. Always have that umbrella in the car, your rain jacket in the car. And there still are, especially certain hikes. I think hikes in the woods are good to do, that aren't exposed. You can kind of get away with getting a little sprinkled on. Cross Creek is a wonderful trail to do south of Minturn. You go right on Tigawan Road and park up at the little parking area. That has some great cover if you're looking for a hike that might work if we do have a little bit more rain in the forecast. But another thing we mentioned, so we've talked about dining, especially on these rainy days. We've talked about shopping, or we've talked about the spas, but what about shopping? So we have so many different stores and brands that are kind of going to this new movement of slow fashion, if you will, and that's being just really particular about the way clothing is made and the processes and what it takes to make them. But also we have some companies like Res Ipsa that are taking material that otherwise would be, it's an in stock, it's not being used anymore for anything. And they're creating some fabulous fashions in different ways. This little store is on Wall Street, which is a small little street next to Craniology and Two Arrows Coffee, behind Vendetta's deck, and just up from the Children's Fountain. I had a chance to shop in there, and I just love the story. We want to share it with you right now, so here's more. You've got to come in and check out the items in this store, Res Ipsa. It's on Wall Street. Joining me now, we have the owners. We have Odini, we have Josh, and we're going to learn a little bit about the story behind these products. Now, understand that you two guys are lawyers, and now you've got, 7 stores around the nation?
That's right. That's right. And so this is we joke, we call it our exit strategy. Even though we're still lawyers, we still do a little bit of law, but this is what we love.
We have 3 in California right now. We have one. Our first one is in Culver City. Then we have another store in Malibu, California, and then we have a third, the most recent store in Larchmont Village.
And then Aspen, you got that store as
We have
well.
the Aspen store, we have a clothing store, and then we have a home store concept, which is our first home store concept.
Okay,
So.
and then Nantucket as well.
Nantucket.
That was our very first store.
Oh,
It's like a flagship. That's where we started.
Okay, about how long ago?
This was in 2017.
Okay. Now the title.
Yes.
Tell us about the name of the store.
Res Ipsa. Res Ipsa loquitur comes from a legal term, which means the thin speaks for itself. And as you can see, our products speaks for themselves, and it doesn't really need much of introduction.
And the idea is that we make new stuff out of old stuff, and it's just one of a kind, unique pieces.
Like Josh said, it's an exit strategy from being lawyers.
Well, and you know what? They are such conversation pieces, and for good reason, because you are using such interesting materials. But tell us about the different materials that are just used in just 4 of these styles. You have many, many styles to choose from, too.
So we kind of graduated during our travel, seeing materials that are made from rugs when we were in Turkey. And like the shoes, this particular one is made from kilim, which is a Turkish rug. They're woven. And so we take the ones that are between 50 and 100 years old, because that's about when they start to fray. And we make those from old coffee bags. And these are old Levi's jeans that we've upcycled. And we use old quilts and old African fabrics that we find, and we make beautiful jeans out of them.
Yeah, and just fun clothing as well, and conversational pieces also. I love this jacket. This is just a fun little piece that you can have, and then also just some new things that you're doing with your rugby shirts.
These are all one of a kind as well, so they're made from end runs of other productions. So each one ends up being one of a kind because they're all made from what's called dead stock, which is fabric that's new but it's no longer in production.
And this Letterman's jacket is so fun, kind of retro with the different letters on here. And what's old is new again.
We're inspired by travel, so we love the idea of durable things that are useful we can travel with. This is a vintage velvet fabric, again, dead stock, so it's a new fabric that's just it's no longer in production, and you get what you get, and it becomes a one-of-a-kind piece.
Yeah, definitely one of a kind. And then some of these too, just a fun little clutch. And it has such an international look as well. I can imagine that your clientele that spans the gamut from people that are just looking for something very unique, something that reminds them of home, something you can't find really anywhere else.
Yeah, so that bag is also made from an old rug called boucherettes, and boucherettes are made from wool that are just made from old wool, so it's a recycle of a recycled product basically.
Okay,
so
all right.
Yeah, and like you said, our customers like to find things that are unique in our store, and literally they're one of a kind. No two are the same.
What do you love best about doing this as a job?
I think it's the process of seeing raw materials, seeing a pile of old rugs, and then seeing them turn into shoes or things like that. So it's that kind of transformation process I think is really rewarding.
Very, very much so. It's like seeing from where we have an idea, we're working on new products for the fall and the winter and the spring, and creating it, and seeing it on someone at the end. Like we run into people, we've just been traveling, every single place we went, we ran into someone wearing our stuff, recognizing the shoes from all over. And it happens in Paris, it happens in Los Angeles, it happens everywhere we go. So just that people responding to it makes us feel really good.
Okay, perfect. Stop by and here's the story and get something unique. All right, I do love that story, and it was so nice to meet the owners, and what a great concept to really, take some of that dead stock fabric and give it new life, and it is really one-of-the-kind pieces. So Res Ipsa once again right here in Vail Village. Well, that about wraps it up for today's show. We want to make sure we say thank you to everyone that was viewing today, and we'll be here tomorrow, and we'll be here through Sunday, so 7:30 to 8:30 right here on our Vail Valley Live Facebook channel and YouTube during the live show. Feel free to chat with us. And then we're also on Comcast Channel 17 right here in the Vail Valley as well. Want to congratulate our winner. Andrea from Romania was our winner yesterday, and she's going back to Romania. She's been working here all summer. But before she goes, she's going to hit Vegas and Hawaii. So not too bad of a trip. But thank you for all those people that were watching during our Wednesday giveaways. We hope to be giving away a lot of stuff this winter, so it should be a lot of fun. And then speaking of giveaways, we still have our ticket giveaway for this Elevation event that's happening. Live in the Vineyard is bringing this to Beaver Creek, and it is going to be this weekend, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. So on October 3rd, you're going to be invited to what they're calling the Black Diamond Stage at the Vail Performing Arts Center. And we have all sorts of artists that are going to be playing throughout the weekend. So go to our Instagram page, Vail Valley Live, like that, and then make sure you tag the friend that you want to bring with you. And then we will be selecting that winner tomorrow, Friday. So we'll let you know if you won and if you can head on over to the Black Diamond Stage on Monday night. But thanks for joining us. Enjoy your Thursday. Looks like we're in a pretty good weather for it. And then we have some rain coming in kind of your Friday afternoon and a little bit Saturday and Sunday as well. We'll see you then.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.